So welcome to session 4 of this 7 session exploration of the company that we keep. And this week we're going to be exploring our time and where we're giving, what, and how we give and use our time. So an invitation to be impartial witnesses, and we're going to have a think about what it is that we'd like to be doing with our time within this practice. That there are times that there are activities such as coming to a meditation class where our bodies and our minds tell us that there are other things to do and we could be doing something more practical, or just a sort of sense of that we can't be bothered. Also with exercising or eating nourishing foods, and then afterwards that sense of, oh, I'm really glad that I did that I took the time to take care of myself in that way. So honouring that it's perfectly normal, and especially that I know many of you are accessing the live recordings to show up in your own time without the prompt of other people being there, that sort of accountability that as human beings supports us to take care of ourselves sometimes. The others that will be there to witness our journey. Anyway, so for those of you who are accessing the live recording, an extra nod of well done for being here. So let's just take a moment to arrive. And taking a moment to bring your awareness to the points of contact that you're making with the earth. If you want to lie down for this practice, you're more than welcome. Taking that internal weather report, barometer, perhaps a snapshot of yourself. How are you today? Maybe lying down for this practice with your eyes softly open might be the best way of taking care of yourself today. How are you? Let's find our anchor for today's practice. You might choose a neutral point of the body, might be the breath, breathing in and breathing out. Finding your anchor when your mind has wandered, or there are parts of the practice that you don't want to be with, that you have somewhere to go, that you can anchor in the present moment from this point within the body or the breath. Now let's gather our attention and awareness to our breath, bringing our awareness to our in-breath. You can count, if that's helpful, from 1 up to 10. If you make it that far, there's no prize. It's noticing if that's a motivator for you. Nothing to achieve. Following your breath, breathing in, and counting if that's helpful. You might focus on one point of the breath in particular. You might be following the full flow as the air touches your top lip, passes through the nostrils, is up and down the back of the throat and into the lungs, filling your lungs and chest, maybe your belly with air. As best you can, breathing through your nose. And now an invitation to turn your awareness to your out breath. Again, you can count if that's helpful. As best you can, breathing through your nose. Anchoring, grounding in the present moment via our out breath, observing the direct and physical sensations that we're noticing here. Using the body to soothe us, activating our parasympathetic nervous systems, supporting our health and our well-being, moving us into the rest, digest, and restoration process. Simply by grounding in the present moment, bringing our awareness to our out breath. And now bringing your awareness to the full flow of your breath as you breathe in and out and pause, counting if that's helpful. And then expanding your awareness from the breath to include all of the body. I'm going to now invite you to step into your prefrontal cortex and take an inventory of all the activities that you've taken part in this morning. You used your time for. Perhaps if you're accessing this space at another time of the day, thinking about the activities that you've done today. Things before taking your seat. Mental inventory. What your body's been involved in so far today. Not discriminating, each activity comes to mind. Noticing how you may label these activities. It's good, bad. Pleasant or unpleasant. So as best we can at this stage, being impartial witnesses, as if writing a checklist. Without judgment. Did you put on socks? Did you brush your teeth? Did you eat? Did you drink? Can you remember what colour your socks are without looking at them? Many of these activities would have been done on autopilot without us paying attention. You are incredible and extraordinary. You can do so many things without having to give your direct attention to them. And we're taking this time to explore in a very deliberate and specific way what's taken up our time today. Now you've got a rough idea of what you've done today. There'll be things that you've missed. You didn't need to lay down memories for, weren't considered important. I'd like you to take the time to have a think about which of these activities were nourishing. Perhaps they gave you a sense of accomplishment. Perhaps they were a form of self-care. Perhaps they were soothing, pleasant. Perhaps they were unpleasant, but they're done now, and there's that sense of satisfaction. Once you've got a rough idea of a few nourishing activities that you've undertaken today, an invitation to widen the lens of your attention to your experience within your body as you hold these activities in your mind's eye. These nourishing moments of your day where you've taken time. What does that feel like within the body? Textures, sensations, movements, colours, shapes. And then an invitation to narrow our attention back to this inventory of activities that we've undertaken. And bringing into your mind's eye the activities that were or could be labelled as depleting. A waste of time. Maybe draining, lost time, lost attention. This could be a sense of having to have cleared up somebody's mess. Or a little bit too long on the internet, lost time. So you've got for a couple, an invitation to bring your awareness into your body, exploring the felt sensation of that, anchoring in those physical and felt sensations. What are they? Where are they? Learning our body's language and paying attention. What is it to be depleted? The emotions attached to this: annoyance, disgust, shame, frustration, anger. What exactly are those emotions within the body? Where are they? We're learning to listen and learn our body's language so that we can pay attention to it. And outside of the practice, these messages can inform how we spend our day and how we use our time, support us to manage our boundaries, our edges, our limits, and to take care of our overall health and well-being. So when we sit with this discomfort, what is it? Where is it? With kindly, tender attention, your humanity, your humanness, an invitation to narrow your awareness back to your breath. Breathing in and breathing out. And now an invitation to explore within the activities you've completed today, the in-between moments, perhaps the activities that you've forgotten that you did. Did you go to the toilet? Did you wash your hands? Did you brush your teeth? Putting on clothes? Drinking a cup of tea? Making your bed? Getting out of bed? The majority of our days are made up of these moments that go unnoticed because our bodies know exactly what to do without too much direct input from us. So as we hold these ordinary moments, what do you notice in your body? It might be a sense of gratitude that you don't have to think about absolutely everything. That there is some ease, softness, simplicity, tenderness towards yourself and your ability to take care of yourself, not have to pay attention to every detail, all the responsibilities that you have and you hold, the consequences of our actions, that there are many moments within our day of ease, simplicity. Uncomplicated. What do you notice in your body right now? As we sit quietly with ourselves in the busyness of our prefrontal cortex, all of our experiences, the mind wandering, whilst the breath and the body continue to be nothing but present, doing what they need to do to keep you alive. Let's bring our attention to our body and explore what's happening here, all these automatic, ever-present activity that goes so unnoticed unless it's causing us some discomfort or pleasure. Your heart beating, rise and fall of your lungs, your stomach, your kidneys and liver, colon. And then expanding your awareness to include your legs, your arms, your neck and your face. What is it to be you right here, right now? And then an invitation to narrow your awareness to your breath. Breathing in and breathing out. And then expanding that awareness from your breath to include all of your body. Your edges, your boundaries, your limits. The clothes against your skin. The air against your skin. The contact that you're making with the earth. Your posture. You whole, complete just as you are. No need to change. Having taken this time to notice and explore time. And the activities that we take part in. So resting in stillness closes part of the practice with a poem. Knowing now that the life at which I aim is a circumference, continually expanding through sympathy and understanding, rather than an exclusive centre of pure self-feeling. The whole I seek is centre plus circumference. And now the struggle at the centre is over. The circumference beckons from everywhere. So moving and stretching and listening to what your body may have been asking you to do as we sat in stillness. I'm going to make us a cup of tea. So I'm going to pause the recording here. For those of you practicing in your own time, an invitation to journal about your experience of the practice, being an impartial witness to yourself and the time that you've taken today, perhaps how you're taking care of yourself, how you're perhaps not taking such good care of yourself. And as always, do reach out if anything came up within the practice that you'd like to explore. So I was sharing about the home practice for this week. So every day, at the end of your day, or at the beginning of the next day, I want you to take some time, maybe just 5 minutes, to write an inventory of the activities that you've done that day, and to write next to them whether they were nourishing, depleting, or neutral. Nothing to analyze, nothing to change, just being impartial witnesses, just noticing. So 5 minutes, just a rough list of the activities that you've engaged in, and we'll explore that together next week. So let's close the practice with a 3-part breathing space. So taking a moment to arrive in your body and scan around, check in on your weather report, your barometer. And then narrowing your awareness to your breath, breathing in and breathing out. And then expanding your awareness from the breath to include all of your body as you sit here, having taken the time to take care of your own health and well-being. I just want you to take a moment to think about what you need to do next. What does your body need for you to do next? Can you take some time to take care of yourself? Listen. Knowing now that the life at which I aim is a circumference, continually expanding through sympathy and understanding, rather than an exclusive centre of pure self-feeling. The whole I seek is the centre plus circumference. And now the struggle at the centre is over. The circumference beckons from everywhere. So as best you can, taking this sense of connection and awareness into whatever you have left to do with your day. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care.